Hey, good morning, family. How are we doing? Hate to break up all the fellowship, but I'm going to. You're welcome, Dave. If you guys don't know me, my name is Justin Mack. I've got a couple different roles here that I am blessed to be part of at Delaware Grace. I'm elder board moderator, but I also help lead our DG students. And so DG students just came back from 2 weekends ago at Kalahari, so I think we have a quick video.
Who are the student pastors in this room? Yeah.
That was awesome, right? So Kalahari for our students, we've gone for a number of years. I believe this is my 7th time going, and it's always a great time for our youth. So it's the beginning of the year every year, and this year we had the privilege of taking 31 students. We came home with 7 tired adults. But Kalahari has always been a good time for our youth as they get a chance to worship. You saw the worship set in there. It's like, for a lot of them, especially the younger ones, first real concert. I mean, it is a major production, and it's pretty awesome, right? And then the teaching is always amazing. The fellowshipping time, the water park, the exhaustion, and all of that for Christ. And what we find is that the students come back and they're bonded. And, you know, they really are on fire and they want to go. And so, as with anybody who's ever gone to a Christian conference, we all get fired up on that moment. And our goal is to, how do we keep that moment moving? How do we keep that fire burning? And that's something that we really look to do with our DG students. Specific to Kalahari, we had 4 that committed their life to Christ, which is amazing. It's awesome. Actually, my son was one of those, so that was very personal for me. So, and then out of the blue, 2 others were so moved that they wanted to publicly display, and you saw up there through water baptism, right? And so we went to the wave pool, unplanned. We just walked in and did it, and you can see the crowd that kind of joined, and that was probably 10:30 at night, and it was just an awesome time for the youth to stand in the water together, right, and to support those that have chosen to publicly do that. So we also have another that would like to get baptized with family present, and so we'll be doing another DG Students family dinner and baptism. So you are all welcome to that. And if anybody else wants to get baptized, please come see one of the elders or pastors, because we'd love to make it a whole night of celebration. So God is moving. Right? He's moving in our youth group. Not only, this is actually going to be our 2nd family night that has baptisms. In October, we had baptisms. We had 4 students that got baptized, right? So we're going like gangbusters right now. God is moving so awesomely. That you saw the key up there, and I actually have my key in my journal, right? And so that key was a reminder of the Kalahari, a little takeaway, something easy, that the key to this life, and using that Acts 2:21, right? And so, and it says, and shall be that everyone who calls on the name of the Lord will be saved. and a lot of your students are answering that call, which is just awesome. So I want to publicly thank everybody in this church as you have supported in so many different ways, through prayer, through financial support, through just showing up and being here. We couldn't do it without you guys. And everything you guys are doing to support this youth, this next generation. I just want to give a really quick download for DG students, because it's been a while since I have. I know Andrew gave me 2 minutes, which I laughed. You guys are probably laughing too, especially those that know me. But I'm just going to really quick. We're currently going through a study leading up to Easter. And so it's actually three different studies that we're doing on the life of Jesus, with the idea of ending with an awesome study up to Easter. And so right now we're currently going through a study that is entitled, What Will You Say? Right? And it's questioning your faith with the answer that leads to that Matthew 16:15, where Jesus asks, who do you say that I am? Right? And then when that series ends in the next 2 weeks, we're going to run into a series called Table Talk. And it's 4 conversations Jesus had with people over a meal and kind of getting where he's at, right? Then we're going to end with a series called Awakening, which is about the Easter story, but from a new and an uncomfortable view. One of the things that we also did at Christmas time is that we actually did our first online daily devotional, where the kids could check in, and the adults could too, and then we could encourage each other and all of that. That went really well. We're actually bringing that back at the Easter time. We're going to do a 10-day devotional around the last 10 days of Jesus on earth before his crucifixion. So a lot going on with the youth group. So always looking for volunteers. If somebody wants to do something on Sunday night, feel free to stop in. But really just very thankful for everything that this church has done to support our youth. So thank you.